Hey, what's up everybody, it's Fate here, and today we're gonna take a look at some draft pages for chapter 68 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. They finally released a little bit later than usual, but today I'm gonna cover them and let's just take a look at them. So first we get, of course, the title page, which has Goku and Granola on it. Nothing much to say about that. But then we've got something that looks like a planet that's being attacked by ships that look like Frieza's ship. There is no confirmation off of this page that this is Frieza's ship, but there's probably something to do with it. So we see a planet with a lot of people or a lot of inhabitants being killed, and the planet being attacked. The page after that we see more of that, and we see some sort of building. It looks like some sort of church, but the planet is still getting attacked. Now, the page after that, something really interesting is going on. Excuse me. Something really interesting is actually going on. We see a Saiyan. We see a Great Ape Ozaru, so the attack on that planet is probably due to these Saiyans. It's probably a Saiyan attack. So, this is definitely a flashback to something in the past, because Saiyans don't do that anymore, and all the Saiyans that are alive are basically good guys. So, this is an attack of the Saiyans on an unknown planet. Now on the next page we again skip to Granola fighting against 7-3, which seems to be OG 7-3, and we see something else. We see 7-3, or at least one of these 7-3s in a pod, and we see some sort of ship. In the next panel we also see again more of Granola in his ship, and again more of Granola in his ship, and then at the last piece of the panel we can see that Goku is actually in some sort of fighting stance. Now we can see that he is actually fighting Whis, so Goku is fighting, or at least the fish, like the all-telling fish that's on Beerus' planet. So he is fighting that, so he's probably training again with Whis. Nothing too special. We see this might be something like King Kai's training, because if you remember, in King Kai's training he had to catch bubbles and hit Gregory with a hammer, or at least in the anime, because in the manga Gregory does not pop up, but he does have to catch bubbles. Now we can see the same sort of thing happening with the Great Fish. We see him catching him, and it seems like some part of training with Whis. The fish must be a lot faster than Gregory is, otherwise he could probably catch it within like 1/10 of a second or something like that. So we can see that Goku is on a planet training with Whis, and Vegeta seems to be on that planet as well. So maybe they're both going to train more with Whis after the fight with Moro, for if something more happens, or to discover more power, or for Goku to learn how to control his Mastered Ultra Instinct even better, or become stronger in Mastered Ultra Instinct. So in the next panel we see a enraged Beerus, probably been waken up or something, probably disturbed his peace or something, and more training between Goku and Whis. So we see him pop into, I think it's Super Saiyan or Ultra Instinct. I can't really see it from this, but I assume it's Ultra Instinct. And he is fighting against Whis. This is actually pretty interesting. Now, this is all that we have for the draft pages. So, basically, we see a Saiyan attack, which might lead into the backstory of Granola. So, the survivor part might be that he is a survivor of a Saiyan attack on his home planet, meaning that he's probably gonna take revenge on the Saiyans, and probably his way to do it has something to do with OG 7-3, but we don't know that just yet. Maybe when the chapter releases we know more, but at least this seems like to be a backstory for Granola. Now, what we also have is a detailed English summary, so we're gonna take a look at that as well. So the summary says, the chapter opens showing a planet in ruins. Spaceships from Frieza's army are floating in the sky, and through the smoke are the shadows of 3 great apes, so there are 3 Saiyans attacking. The scene switches to someone hiding in a house before being discovered by one of the apes with a scar across its face. Granola suddenly awakens. Now, cross against his face. This is a little bit like Vegeta, right? Vegeta has a cross on its face at one point during his fight with Goku. Granola suddenly awakens. It seems he was dreaming about his past, so this is a confirmation this is a flashback. Oatmeal asks if he's had the same dream again. Oatmeal says that things are fine and they obtained OG-73I without issue, and that they're not being pursued, having destroyed Goichi's ship well enough. In fact, Goichi is seen devastated that OG-73I was stolen again. It's then that Oatmeal suggests Granola enter cold sleep as they are still far away from their destination. Granola declines, as he's already awake. Oatmeal asks if he still hates Frieza's army, to which he replies he does. Oatmeal inquires that since Frieza died, his army are just bugs and they have nothing to fear from. Granola heard that too, and Oatmeal says Granola should forget about them. Granola says he's not wrong. The ones who killed his race, the Cerealians, were the barbaric monkeys in Frieza's army. They seem to have disappeared from a meteor destroying their planet. They are actually talking about the Saiyans, because the meteor on planet Vegeta, which is basically Frieza destroying the planet, is something that happened. He's lost the target of his vengeance, so he doesn't understand why he's still having the dreams. Oatmeal asks if these monkeys were called Saiyans, and Granola confirms. The scene switches to Beerus' planet, where Goku is seen trying to catch the Oracle fish, so Whis can give him an injection. So it's not like a Gregory training. It's because Goku is very afraid of needles. That's something that's been confirmed in the past. He's incredibly fearful of needles, so yeah, there's something they have to do, right? Oracle Fish is unable to sleep, so he needs a vitamin to do so. Vegeta is surprised the fish can have sleep issues, and Whis says that it can happen, and that usually, when he can't sleep, it's a sign of a bad omen. Vegeta is surprised again, and Whis says it's not something to trust. Goku is disappointed, because he was getting excited about meeting another strong guy. So then we're going on to the next. So Vegeta is surprised again, and Whis says it's something to trust. Beerus yells at him for always saying things like this, and getting Beerus in trouble. Goku wonders why Beerus is upset, and Whis says it's a few things. Goku then continues his training with Whis, and then he shifts into Ultra Instinct as they begin to battle. So it's confirmed that he is training with Whis in his Ultra Instinct form. We got a little bit of a backstory for Granola, so we know that he is basically mad at the Frieza army and the Saiyans, so the possibility of Granola actually targeting the Saiyans on Earth is pretty big. So we might see a clash between Granola, OG-73 and the Saiyans, but we can't confirm that right now, but that's pretty much what we know right now. So really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button. Again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me and it keeps me motivated to keep going. So besides that, subscribe to this channel for more, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.